newstalkzb.co.nz.
It's Mike Hosking.
It has, as they say, been a while between drinks. Last time Missy Higgins was on this program, she was on the rise, but then, well, she quit. She quit music altogether. Too much success, too much fame, too much touring, and it wasn't bringing the happiness she thought, so she walked and she went to university, but she's back. The new album is the old Razzle Dazzle. So what happened, eh? Missy Higgins is with us. Good to see you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's good to see you too.
What happened?
I'm not sure. I think I just I burnt myself out a little bit. I suddenly kind of found that I wasn't playing music for the right reasons, and it had just kind of become something automatic, and it wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't passionate about it anymore, and it wasn't bringing me the happiness that it used to. So, yeah, I just decided to walk away and try to find happiness elsewhere.
You literally woke up one morning, or it built over time? Or?
No, it built over time. When it came time for my third album, I tried writing for it, but I couldn't. I just had this severe writer's block, and I tried, and you know, after about a year of trying and maybe writing one song, I just thought, why am I banging my head up against a wall? Like, this is a sign that I should be doing something else.
And so you went to uni? I
went to uni, yeah, and I did lots of other things, but going to uni was something that I never did out of high school. It was kind of a rite of passage that I felt I'd missed out on, so I wanted to give it a go.
Did you tell people? Did you go, hi mum or dad or manager or bank manager or whoever, and go, I'm quitting and I'm going to do something else, or did it just evolve?
I did. I sat my manager down and I said, I'm really sorry, but I'm afraid even if I did want to keep doing music, I don't have any songs. I just can't write songs. So I have no choice but to kind of walk away and go and find something else to do with my life. And I really hope that I come back to music one day and am inspired. But all I can say for now is that I can't see that happening in any time in the near future.
How'd that go for him? Was that good fun?
I think it was a very sad coffee.
Jeez, That's hard yards. And so you obviously have come back to it. And because the theory would be then, when you're as gifted as you are, then it cannot be a fleeting thing, can it? It cannot. You're not given that amount of gift.
I guess so. The tricky thing was that the gift went away for a little bit, or my head got in the way. More accurately, I think is what happened. And I just needed some time off. I think, and I got offered this tour in America which is called Lilith Fair, which is the Sarah McLachlan female tour, which is, and I'd said to my manager, don't tell me about any shows, I don't want to know. But he said, I thought you might just want to know about this one because I know you're a big Sarah McLachlan fan and all that kind of stuff. And I said, oh gosh, yeah, I don't think I can say no to that. So I went over, and I hadn't played for years at that stage, and I did these shows, and I suddenly just this love of music just kind of came rushing back, and I just enjoyed the shows so much, and I just felt so grateful to have that. And my fans came to the shows in droves, and they were all just like, after the shows, they were all asking me where I'd been, and they were like, we've been waiting so long for an album, and I suddenly felt this kind of almost like an obligation to these
I was
people.
going to say, did you feel bad about the fans in the ensuing
I did.
period?
I hadn't actually thought about that. It was a selfish thing, It was. I was very much inside my own head about it, and I just thought that no one would notice, to tell you the truth.
So this album is in Nashville, apart from anything else. Why?
I recorded it in Nashville because at Lilith Fair I met Butterfly Boucher, who's Sarah McLachlan's bass player, who's an Australian singer-songwriter who's been living in Nashville for years. And she told me about Nashville and said there's some great songwriters down there and really great music community. You should come down and
because the album's not country, is it? It's not.
No, it's not at all. People expect it to be when they hear it's made in Nashville, but it's there's a huge scene in Nashville that's nothing to do with country music. It's just very creative and kind of singer-song, just very much based around good songs. Are
you based in America now? You moved to America, didn't you, in the early part of your...
For my second album, I moved to LA for a year to kind of release that over there, but
Where are you now?
I've since moved back to Melbourne.
So you're still in Melbourne? I love Melbourne. Melbourne's fantastic.
Yeah,
when you went to uni, did you pass anything, or did you just hang out and do nothing? I mean, did you sit some tests and get some qualifications? And
I didn't get any qualifications. I didn't go quite long enough to do that, but I did... Indigenous studies, and I did exams and essays and all.
And how's it on the campus? Because I mean, it's one thing to go to uni, but I mean, when you come back with you, first of all, you wouldn't need a student loan because you'd have a bit of coin from the from the record. And but do people treat you okay?
Yeah. I mean, the course I was doing, Indigenous Studies, there was a lot of really cool kids that, and I can call them kids because I was officially a mature age student at that stage. And I think only 26, but I think that's the cutoff. But yeah, so they were just really laid back, and I actually don't think most of them knew who I was. There was a girl sitting next to me in a tutorial once who just kind of turned to me and said, "You are Missy Higgins, right?" Just quietly. And I said, "Yeah, I am." And she went, "Cool, okay." And then just turned back to the front of the class.
That's cool, eh? That's the way it should be. Yeah. Now, so the music's flowing again, obviously.
Yeah. I'm totally inspired, and I'm so happy with this album. I collaborated with a lot of friends for it, so it was just a really big kind of fun project.
All right, what are you going to play for us?
This is a song called "Everyone's Waiting," and it's actually a song about that time that I was going through the writer's block and the expectation.
Fantastic. All right, here it is, Missy Higgins.
I know all the lines to say, the part I'm expected to play, but in the reflection I am worlds away. As I put my costume on, our lashes one by one, been doing this so long I could tie the knot behind my back, and everyone's waiting, and it's getting harder to hear what my heart is saying, 'cause everyone's waiting. Oh, just swallow and breathe, she says. Remember, this ain't for you, it's for them. And all of those painful lessons you've had to learn, you gotta use them now or never. 'Cause everyone's waiting, but it's getting harder to hear what my heart keeps saying. Turn it off, I wanna turn it all off. When everyone's waiting, it makes it harder to hear what my heart keeps saying. Turn it off, I wanna turn it all off, but everyone's waiting. I hear that answers appear when you just stand still, but make it all, how do you make it all stop when everyone's
Brilliant. Well done. Wish you nothing but the best with the album. Lovely to see you.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Missy Higgins.